All right, welcome to Cognitive Drawing, day 17. So now we're going to do a cognitive drawing exercise with the neck area. Just like we practiced the other day, we did some sketches, some loose sketches, and just thought about the shapes and the idea behind the neck and what holds it together and all that stuff. And now we're going to try to actually use this reference here to just try to hammer these lines into our memory, into our long-term memory banks. So, like any other cognitive drawing references, we start by covering things up and trying to do it the best we can from memory. And so let's just see if I can do this. I think this little divot here is around there. We'll have these lines come down. You know, obviously I have drawn necks quite a bit, and so I'm recalling some of my own memories of, they might be stylized versions of the neck that I have memorized in the past. So if you don't have any thing to go off of, just do the best you can. We will try to bridge those gaps. This collarbone. So there we go. That's kind of what I'm about as good as I can do. Compare this now to our reference. Looks like his neck is a little thicker than what I drew, and these lines don't quite go to the outside on this guy's neck. So we'll try it again now, referencing this picture. And so let's see. I'll get this line in here. I'm just going to work on this shape. This outline shape. I love the outlines. The collarbone is quite a different shape than I was thinking. It has some similarities, but it's probably not sticking out quite as much as I have it sticking out there. I'm just looking up above, just trying to see exactly how they did it compared to how I drew it from memory. This is interesting, this line that comes down. And then you have the neck, the back of the neck, the back. There we go. And then this really neat shape with the collarbone is really fun. So that's kind of a little bit more like our drawing up here, like our model up here. Looks a lot more realistic than my version. My version's a little more cartoony looking. Okay, so now I'm going to try to do this all again from memory this time, just like we've been doing. I'm going to start on this side because I really like how this line just kind of comes way down. And the necklines are a little thicker. And look, there's less information here, so I actually have to think up some more stuff now. And these necklines are they don't go quite out as wide as I had them. It was something like that. I feel like there's some problems with this, but I know there was some sort of line that kind of came up here. Let's see how this looks compared to up here. Yeah, this is pretty good. This here muscle's a little bulging. This here kind of sticks out a little bit more than what our guy here does. So these are the parts that went missing, and we'll have to study them. So I'm going to just study these parts really quick. So it looks like we have a line. It kind of comes down, and that builds that shoulder. We kind of got this line close here. I just kind of guessed. Erase this. It's more of just a nice shape here for that. Back. All right. So this isn't necessarily part of the exercise to clean up these from memory drawings, but I do like to do it on this middle one just to kind of help give myself another step. Now we're doing it from reference again. Let's see, we will start over here. It looks like I still got the neck muscle a little less wide than it needs to be. The shape of these collarbones are so interesting. And boom. And then this kind of just comes over, comes in. We got our pecs built off of that. We got this line there. We got this other line. We got this Adam's apple shape. Some cross hatching if we want. Not necessary, but it's always nice to indicate some of that. Okay, from memory. So I know that this neck is a lot wider. Kind of comes down and then out. This comes over. So maybe this needs to be a little bit lower. My eraser is almost completely gone. Where'd that go? So I'm already forgetting that shape of that. Interesting shape. That's wrong. I know that's wrong. The thing I do remember is kind of just this side versus this side. Kind of resorting back to the collarbones that I kind of remember. We got the pecs. Anything else? Yeah, it's getting pretty close. This collarbone is still weirding me out. It's straight over and then up. It's so backwards from what I've always practiced. And you know, everyone has subtly different bone structures and all that stuff. So, but I like it. I like that shape. Same on this side. I mean, it's not abnormal. So I'm not complaining that this guy's abnormal. He has a great looking physique and great looking bone structure. It's different than how I've memorized it in the past. I'm pretty pleased though with the stuff I've retained from that. Hopefully you guys retained a lot from that as well. Tomorrow we'll come and do this Sleep On It page. So that's it for day 17. See you tomorrow.